Hey everybody, it's Roland and Real from Complete Trader Academy again with another daily review. Today is Wednesday, November 9, 2022. Great day in the markets today. Welcome back. So this is our candle today. And here, right here, this candle opened up, came down, and settled. So exactly what we were talking about yesterday. Since we had this big wick coming up, taking out all this liquidity above here, getting into this wick here, and it held. It didn't break that high. So it held in the wick, so that became a supply block, a strong one. Price came down, reacted. Now I'm not saying the price can't come back up here, but we were looking for at the least a normal retracement. I mean, I'm looking for lower prices all to begin with, meaning this is the high of the leg, and we took out this liquidity, so that's a big sign. And price didn't strongly close above with this candle, even though it did. Price came up, came down. I was looking to take out this imbalance, as I told you yesterday. Perfectly delivered, and price settled. So great day in the market. Got about 800 points for that, which is massive for a day in one direction technically. But now what we see is tomorrow I can see price coming down even more, so it'll kind of come back up into here, maybe just a little bit to rebalance or reprice, I should say, and then once it leaves, it'll be a balanced price, and then come into this demand block here, which I'm really looking to take out this low. I mean, I'm not saying all tomorrow, but at least by the end of this week, maybe at the end of Friday, I'm not sure. But the next goal in general would be to take out the imbalance here and the low here, all the liquidity here, and even, I mean, really come down into here. But, that's a whole nother story. But let me go into the smaller time frame so you can take a look. And just so you understand, this is a trade that was already taken from yesterday at 3:30, or what time was that? Yeah, pretty much 3:30. So if you watch yesterday's video, you'll see that I took the trade and decided to hold it. Price could have came against me as it opened up today here. So price opened up, came down, came up, took that high, then came down, took out these lows, came up, came down. So order flow is already going on in London, and came out and took out this high. But then you had this big displacement down. That's 5 in the morning here, and that was pretty much to let you know the direction. Now I was afraid that it was going to come up into here, into this block here, or take out this low and then run. But price is so high that it really wants to see lower prices. And we're just too much on the swing side of it. So I held strong. That was key. So price came up, got into here and balanced, came down, came up, sold off again, came back up, took out the liquidity, got into the block, sold again. Now I could have had multiple entries. It was really clean. All these entries, these were all entries here. All these top of these blue candles, these are all entries. But I was already in, and I don't need to rock the boat, so to speak. So I just decided I was going to hold it anyway, and then take it down to the imbalance here to take out, which it did perfectly. Now it came into this block here, and I still think we're going to come and take some of these lows here and get to this imbalance here. Now we have news tomorrow and Friday, so I'm thinking, and Friday's a holiday as well as a bank holiday, so I'm thinking it's going to be a little lagging, or they're just going to get all the move done in tomorrow, or we might be surprised Friday because everybody is taking off. So who knows? But in general, this is where we're sitting, and I can see price. I mean, I don't want to guesstimate this at this point. I got the move. I'm still holding. I took 80% of profit here. and then I'll let the rest run. But as far as going back up here, there's a lot of liquidity sitting up here too. So I ain't gonna lie, a lot of liquidity sitting up here. Depends how it all reacts during Asia and London and for the news, but in general, I can see a price coming back up to about here, possibly, just to take out these highs, and then maybe continue down, or we'll just fizzle up like this, and then come down more. If it wants to see bearish, if it wants to see bullish, then I can see it coming, fizzling, and then reaching a certain lows, and then taking off for the news. But I don't really see that happening. So going back to the daily, in my opinion, well, actually I didn't show the 4 hour. See that 4 hours pretty strong there. It's where we caught it, and then it started breaking down. So it's sitting in a block on the 4 hour. Down here looks good too, in the middle of this candle here, somewhere here. And then, but I mean, ultimately, do I want price to come down here? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm married to this idea of it coming down and taking out here, taking out all this. But we'll see. We'll play as price goes, and if once we see order flow, then we just follow order flow. That's pretty much my thing. Like if I go on the 5 minute, you'll see I'm just following order flow, Break, come up, retrace, break, come down, retrace, break, retrace, break, retrace, break, retrace, break, retrace, break, retrace. All right. And that's a lot of information I'm not mentioning, but obviously that's for more of a private mentorship. So I hope this helps. Oh, and might as well show you the trade. This is the trade. I normally don't do this, but I figure I'd show it to you. So this was the trade we took. Same trade we just showed. And then coming down and extra. I assumed it would have stopped here in reverse, or for a bigger retrace, but I was a little off, and it came down more to a 50% equilibrium. So if I used to do, let me just do it on the 4 hour. For example, if you take a look, I'm not going to use here. I'm going to use here because this is where kind of the move started. And if I was to take it from the low to the high, see, came into a 50, which that's what I aimed for, and then I'm sorry, it came to a 61. So this is a general better area between the 61 and the 79. But yeah. So all right, take care. God bless.